Today is an especially tough one for those of us at KTRE and KLTV News. Our leader for the past 22 years passed away last night. Kenny Boles guided our news department as news director since 1996. And although he rarely appeared on TV during that time, many of you know him. He was a native East Texan whose career took him full circle. From Lufkin to Houston, Chicago, LA, and right back here to East Texas. Tonight, our thoughts and prayers are with his wife, Cynthia, his two sons, his granddaughter, his mother, sisters, and other family in Lufkin. Kenny had a profound impact on hundreds, likely thousands of journalists over his 47 years in broadcast news, and we wanted to share that part of his story. Good night.
When the local cable company installed a television studio into Lufkin High School, I fell in love. My dad was in the grocery business. I hated the grocery business. I began looking for a way out.
That way out was KTRE in Lufkin. At 17 years old, Kenny started at Channel 9 the same way he mentored so many others to get their start. Running camera, directing a newscast, sweeping the studio floors. He had found his ticket out of the grocery business. And by age 19, this video of Kenny's days as a reporter and anchor in Houston resurfaced in 2016 when Kenny was inducted into the very exclusive Lone Star Emmys Silver Circle for Lifetime Achievement.
The League of Women Voters is appealing to Americans.
Those tapes of my early anchor work, it was like I was looking at someone I knew, like an old friend. I knew him from the past, but I'd moved on and left him behind.
Kenny left Houston behind for news management at TV stations in Dallas, Chicago, Orlando, and eventually Los Angeles, where he broke stories on some of the biggest sagas in modern news history. Michael Jackson and the children at Neverland, the O.J. arrest and trial, and the Rodney King beating and riots. Just one of these stories makes a career in TV news. One after another, changed Kenny's priorities. So he came back home to East Texas, and for 22 years, this man who had left a career in the second largest market in the country hired and taught young journalists to be great. We get a reminder, journalism happens here every time we walk into our newsroom.
So one of the great things about Kenny Boles, he could take a young journalist, a young person that wanted to be in news, and turn them into something great, and it didn't take very long.
Every time you reach out to give a piece of advice or to assist and to help younger journalists, you're playing a hand in the next generation. They're going to carry the torch on, and to have the opportunity to influence them in a positive way and in a good way is just one of the most incredible rewards of doing what I do.